I'm 103 years old. I fought in a war. I lived through the Depression. I've buried 3 presidents, 2 wives, and more friends than I care to count. And every single doctor who told me to stop eating the foods I'm about to tell you about, dead. Every single one of them. They come in with their degrees and their studies, and they tell you to eat this powder, take that pill, avoid fat, avoid salt, avoid everything that tastes like real food, and then they drop dead at 65. I'm still here. My name is Robert Miller. I'm a veteran, a widower, and apparently I'm doing something right. Because at 103, I still wake up every morning, I still make my own breakfast, and I still remember every damn thing. Now, I'm going to tell you about 10 foods. 10 simple, unglamorous, old-fashioned foods that kept me alive through combat, through poverty, through loss, and through 100 years of people telling me I was doing it wrong. These aren't superfoods, they're survival foods, the kind of food that built this country, the kind of food your great-grandparents ate before someone convinced them that dinner should come in a box with a cartoon on it. I'm going to tell you what I ate in the war, what my grandmother taught me, what my wife cooked for me every morning for 60 years, and what the doctors swore would kill me. And I'm still here. So maybe, just maybe, I know something they don't. Number 1. In 1943, I was 20 years old, sitting in a foxhole in North Africa, and I was eating sardines out of a tin can. Cold, straight from the can. No plate, no fork, just my fingers and a piece of hardtack. That's what we had. K-rations, canned sardines, and rolled oats every single day. And you know what? We survived. Not just survived, we thrived. We marched 20 miles a day. We dug trenches. We fought. We carried wounded men on our backs. And we did it on sardines and oats. Now, 70 years later, some nutritionist in a lab coat will tell you that oily fish is brain food, that omega-3 fatty acids protect your heart, that fiber from whole grains keeps your gut clean. I didn't need a study. I watched it work. The men who refused to eat the sardines, who traded them for cigarettes or chocolate, those men got weak. They got sick. Some of them didn't make it home. I ate my sardines, every last one. Sardines are full of something called DHA. That's the fat your brain is made of. Your heart needs it. Your joints need it. At 103, my mind is still sharp because I never stopped eating fish. And the oats? Rolled oats, plain as dirt. We boiled them in our canteens, added a little salt if we were lucky. They stuck to your ribs. They kept you regular, kept your blood clean, kept your energy steady. Oats lower cholesterol. They feed the good bacteria in your gut. They're cheap, they're simple, and they don't need a marketing campaign. I still eat both, every single week. Canned sardines on toast, a bowl of oatmeal with walnuts. Not because it's trendy, because it kept me alive when nothing else would. You want to live long? Start eating like you're trying to survive, because you are. The second thing I learned didn't come from the war. It came from before. From my grandmother's kitchen in Tennessee, back when we didn't have 2 nickels to rub together. 1934, the Depression. My father lost his job, and we moved in with my grandmother. 6 of us in a 2-room house. We didn't have much, but we always had something fermenting on the counter and a pot of bones simmering on the stove. Sauerkraut and bone broth. Now, we didn't call it a superfood. We called it Wednesday. My grandmother would take a head of cabbage, shred it with a knife, pack it into a big glass jar with salt, and let it sit for weeks. It smelled sour. It looked like something that had gone bad. But that's the magic. It hadn't gone bad. It had gone right. Fermented food is alive. It's full of bacteria, the good kind, the kind that keeps your gut healthy. Your stomach is like a garden. If you've got weeds, you're going to feel sick, tired, bloated. But if you've got good soil, good bacteria, everything works. I've eaten sauerkraut my whole life. A forkful with dinner, that's it. No pills, no probiotics from the pharmacy. Just cabbage and salt. And the bone broth? My grandmother would save every bone. Chicken bones, beef bones, pork bones. She'd throw them in a pot with water, a little vinegar, and let it boil for hours. Sometimes days. The house smelled like something died. But what came out of that pot was liquid gold. It's full of collagen, the stuff that holds your joints together, that keeps your skin from sagging, that rebuilds your gut lining. At 103, I don't creak when I stand up. My knees work. My hips work. You know why? Because I've been drinking bone broth since I was 10 years old. People spend a fortune on joint supplements, on collagen powder. My grandmother made it for pennies. Poverty taught us something the modern world forgot. You don't throw anything away. You use the whole animal. You ferment what's about to spoil. You make something out of nothing. And the people who ate that way, they lived. They lived long. I'm still here because my grandmother didn't waste a damn thing. Now this one's personal. 1948. I came home from the war, met a woman named Eleanor, and married her 6 months later. Best decision I ever made. Every morning for 60 years, she made me the same breakfast, 2 fried eggs and a cup of black coffee. Every single morning, no exceptions. We'd sit at the kitchen table, just the 2 of us, before the world woke up. She'd fry the eggs in a little butter, slide them onto my plate, and pour the coffee. We didn't need to talk much. It was our time, our ritual. And for 50 years, the doctors told us we were killing ourselves. Eggs will clog your arteries, they said. Coffee will give you a heart attack, they said. You need to eat cereal, low-fat yogurt, orange juice. We ignored them. Eleanor passed in 2008, 92 years old, sharp as a tack until the very end. And I'm still here at 103, still eating those same 2 eggs, still drinking that same black coffee. Every morning. You know what's in an egg? Everything. It's a perfect little package of life. The yolk has choline. That's what keeps your brain working, keeps your memory sharp. It's got lutein that protects your eyes. It's got fat, the good kind, the kind your body actually needs. For decades, they demonized the yolk. They told people to eat egg whites only, throw the yolk away. That's like buying a car and throwing away the engine. The yolk is where the power is. I eat 2 whole eggs every day, fried, and my heart is fine. My brain is fine. My cholesterol is fine. And the coffee? Black. No sugar, no cream, no flavored nonsense. Coffee is full of antioxidants. It wakes up your brain, gets your blood moving, tells your body it's time to work. People act like it's poison. I've been drinking it for 87 years. Here's what I learned. It's not just about the food. It's about the ritual. It's about sitting down, taking your time, doing the same thing every day until it becomes part of who you are. Eleanor's gone. But every morning I still make those eggs, I still pour that coffee, and for a few minutes she's still there. That's what food can be. It's not just fuel, it's memory, it's love, it's the thread that holds your life together. You want to live long? Find your ritual, and don't let anyone tell you it's wrong. 1946. I came home from the war weighing 140 pounds. I'd lost 30 pounds in 2 years. Muscle gone, strength gone, half dead from what we saw over there. The VA doctors told me to eat lean, chicken breast, fish, vegetables. Stay away from red meat, they said. Stay away from organ meats, especially liver. Too much cholesterol, too much fat, bad for your heart. I nodded, walked out, and did the exact opposite. I went home and ate steak, grass-fed beef, the kind that came from a cow that actually saw the sun. I ate liver once a week, fried with onions. My mother made it for me, said it would build my blood back up. She was right. Within 6 months, I gained the weight back. My strength came back. My mind cleared. And those doctors? Every single one of them is dead now. Heart attacks, cancer, strokes. Most of them didn't make it past 70. I'm 103. Red meat has iron, real iron, the kind your body can actually use. It's got B12. That's what keeps your blood strong, keeps your nerves working. It's got carnitine. That's what builds muscle, gives you energy. You feel weak? You feel tired all the time? It's not because you're old. It's because you're eating chicken breast and rice cakes. Your body needs strength. It needs power. And that power comes from the earth, from an animal that ate grass and walked in the sunshine. Now, liver. Most people won't touch it. They say it's bitter, it's tough, it's ugly. It's also the most nutrient-dense food on the planet. Liver has more vitamin A than any vegetable. It's got folate, it's got copper, it's got everything your blood needs to stay clean and strong. I watched men in the war refuse to eat liver from the rations, said it was disgusting. Some of those men got sick. Some of them didn't recover. I ate mine. I knew a man named Frank, war buddy. We served together, came home together. Frank listened to the doctors, stopped eating red meat in the 50s, switched to margarine, ate lean turkey, avoided fat like it was poison. He died at 62, heart attack. I'm still here. Still eating my steak, still frying my liver. I'll take my chances with real food. You want to rebuild your body? You want to stay strong into your 90s, your hundreds? Stop being afraid of the food that's been feeding humans for 10,000 years. The trends will kill you. The real food will keep you alive. All right, final one. At 103, people ask me all the time, Robert, what's the one thing? What's the secret? They want me to say some exotic berry from the Amazon, some powder you order online. I'm going to disappoint you. It's dark leafy greens and walnuts every single day, without fail. Kale, spinach, collard greens, whatever's in season. A big plate of it, cooked or raw, doesn't matter, and a handful of walnuts on the side. That's it. That's the secret. Now, I know that's not sexy. It's not exciting. But I've been doing it for 80 years, and I'm still here. Greens are full of something called folate. That's what keeps your blood clean, keeps your cells dividing properly. They've got antioxidants, they've got fiber, they've got everything your body needs to repair itself every single day. You want to know why centenarians live so long? It's not luck. It's not genes. It's greens. I've met a dozen people over 100. Every single one of them ate greens every day. Every one. And walnuts? Walnuts are brain food. They're shaped like a brain for a reason. They're full of omega-3 fat, the same stuff that's in those sardines I ate in the war. Your brain is made of fat. If you don't feed it fat, it shuts down. It forgets things. It gets slow, gets foggy. I'm 103, and I remember everything. I remember faces from 70 years ago. I remember conversations, dates, names. You know why? Because I eat walnuts every day. Now, here's the thing. It's not a decision anymore. It's a habit. I don't wake up and think, should I eat greens today? I just do it. Same way I brush my teeth, same way I put on my shoes. It's automatic. And that's the real lesson here. You can't rely on motivation. Motivation fades. You need a system. You need something you do every day, no matter what, until it's just part of who you are. Make it boring. Make it simple. Make it so easy you can't talk yourself out of it. A plate of greens, a handful of walnuts. Do that every day for the next 60 years, and maybe you'll be sitting where I am, telling some young person the same damn thing. It's not magic. It's not complicated. It's just showing up every single day. So, there you have it. 10 foods. Sardines and oats. Sauerkraut and bone broth. Eggs and coffee. Red meat and liver. Greens and walnuts. That's the list. It's not fancy. It's not new. It's the same food people have been eating for centuries, back when living to 100 wasn't rare. It was just what happened when you ate real food and didn't overthink it. But here's the part they don't tell you. The food is important. The food is the fuel, but it's not the engine. I've known men who ate perfectly and died miserable at 70. And I've known men who smoked like chimneys and lived to 90 because they had something to wake up for. You can eat all the sardines in the world, but if you've got nothing to live for, you're going to waste away. So here's what else you need. You need people. You need to stay connected, stay involved, even when it's hard, even when everyone you know starts disappearing. You need purpose. Something to do, something to build, something that makes you feel like you matter. You need to forgive. Let go of the grudges. Let go of the bitterness. It'll eat you alive faster than any disease. And you need to move. Walk, stretch, work with your hands. Your body was made to be used. You do that, and you eat your greens, and you might just stick around long enough to see what happens next. I'm 103. I've lived through wars, depressions, losses I can't even talk about. But I'm still here. And if an old soldier like me can make it this long on sardines and stubbornness, maybe you can too. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time for breakfast.